Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to share with you how to do a ginger love spell. Now, we'll get into the ingredients that you need, but this is basically to add heat, to invoke romance, to invoke healing, to revive your relationship with love, and to revive your relationship with a partner. So I wanted to share this with you guys, and we have a full moon coming on the 28th, but you can actually do this anytime you need to. Fridays are actually very, very good to do this kind of a spell, and let's get into it. So here is everything that you're going to be needing for this spell. You're going to need ginger, of course. Now you just need a tiny little piece, because what we're going to do is use one of the legs of the ginger. So it doesn't have to be a big piece. It just has to be one of the pieces of the leg, okay? And then the rest you could use for cooking. Cooking is another way you can use it in tea or any of your dishes to revive this energy of this relationship. You're also going to need something to cut your ginger with. You're going to need a little tiny piece of paper. You can use a tiny little piece of white paper, or you can use like a grocery bag, and you could just cut a piece of just a blank grocery bag piece. You're going to need some love oil. Now this is one that I sell on my shop, and you actually get from my own personal batch. But if you have your own love oil, you can use that. If you don't have a love oil, you can use coconut oil or grapeseed oil or almond oil. But these kinds of oils are just programmed and charged and awakened for that energy, if you're interested. And then you're going to need a pen, something to write with on your paper. Okay, so let's get it. Oh, you're going to also need red thread or red yarn. Okay, that's very important. It cannot be pink. It has to be red, okay? Then let's get into the actual tutorial. So I'm going to move my ingredients off to the side a little bit. And I'm going to put my plate over here because this will get a little messy. You're going to need like a little paper towel or something. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to take a piece of the ginger that I like, right? So I really like this piece right here. And you're just going to cut that, right? And then what you're going to do, be careful when you do this, right? You're going to cut that down the middle. Okay, right down the middle, just like that. It smells really good. Like, you're going to smell this and it's very powerful. Just the scent alone is so powerful. And it's like all over my fingers now. The juices come out and it's just beautiful. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is take your piece of paper. You're going to write the person's name. Okay, the person's name. And then if you have their date of birth, you could write that too. Here, let me put that there so you can see a little bit better. And then you're going to write your name on top of it. Full name, first and last, middle, everything. And then your date of birth on top of it. Okay, because you're the one that's conducting the spell. Okay? So it's okay if it looks like gibberish, that's fine. Now, the next thing you're going to do is, actually this is optional, but you could take some of the ginger and just wipe it all over there, all over the names. Okay? Then you're going to take your oil. Oil is very powerful and important in a spell because it warms everything up. And your fingers, you'll notice when you're doing a spell or ritual, your fingers warm up. So you're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4 dots and one in the middle of the oil. You could also use your fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it doesn't really matter the direction, but you want to do it clockwise if you are following direction. And then you're going to take this, you're going to fold it towards you, and then clockwise towards you. Okay, and then if you need it to be smaller, clockwise towards you, clockwise towards you. You don't want to do it in an odd number. You always want to do the folds in an even number, according to how small you want the paper to be, how big of a cut you made of the ginger. That makes sense. You're going to stick this in the middle of your ginger. You guys can see that right there, right? You're gonna take the other piece of the ginger and put it right on top. You're gonna sandwich it in between the ginger. Now, what does this do? Okay, this spices up and revives a relationship. Any kind of love relationship or any relationship in your life that you want to heal or just revive, that you want to add love back into. You want to heat it up. You want to spice it up. It adds heat. And this also invokes romance. And it invokes healing in that relationship. This is ruled by fire, so it livens things up. And it helps to do it faster. Like this is a fast acting type of a ritual. Okay. Then you're going to take your thread here. If you have red thread, use that. If you have red yarn, use that. So I'm going to be using this red thread. You're going to stick that in the middle, right in the middle, right? And then what you're going to do is you want to do this towards yourself, okay? You're going to bind this towards yourself as many times as you need to wrap it around so that it's stable and sturdy and wrapped around really, really good. So I'm going to do quite of a thick layer here so I can show you. And do it as many times as you want. And every time that you wrap it around, every time that you bind it around, speak and think and visualize the things that you want in this relationship. You want to liven it up, spice it up. You want more romance. Any roadblocks in the relationship, ginger helps to kind of push it away. It's very protective. It's very healing. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it as much as I can. And then I'm just going to cut the tip off with my knife right there. And I'm just going to stick the tip right through the middle, just like that. You see how I did it? Because it's sliced, so I just stick it right there. So it's nice and safe. It's not going to go anywhere. There you go. Now, this is an optional step. I'm also going to take my oil and just put a drop there and rub it all over. Because I want this to be coated with love. Because we're rejuvenating the energy of love. Spicing up the energy of love between this bond, between this relationship. Okay? So, here is what your ginger should look like at the end. What you're going to do with this is you're going to bury it in a potted plant inside your house or outside your house, or you're going to plant it in your backyard or your front yard somewhere inside the dirt. Okay? And that's it. And then after you do that, for a few days, wear red. And you're also going to notice when you meet this person or think about this person or this person reaches out to you or anything like that, the more you wear red, you're going to see it happening more. And the more that they see you wearing red, something will happen to them. If you get what I'm saying. And that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this spell. Let me know if you try it, and I'll talk to you very soon.